Hello guys and welcome to another solo leveling arise video. In this one I would like to show you a few tips about how to beat Cerberus. As of right now on early game, the only DPS that can kill Cerberus is Seo. So if you are a free to play player, the chances are that you will 100% need Seo. Maybe in the future there will be other water units that can also kill Cerberus, but as of right now, Seo is a requirement for this dungeon. You can build her as with different gear sets, and depending on the gear sets that you choose for her, you will be able to do different things. I will try to cover all of them in this video, so let's get started. The first set is Solid Analysis. This is our good set for breaking Cerberus early. It's also the best set early game in my opinion, because when you don't have enough units, you don't have enough resources to build units. As you can see, I am an F2P for about 15 days, 19 days, and I was only able to build 4 to 5 units, and not even correctly. So what am I trying to get with this? If you don't have enough units and you need to take advantage of DPS as much as possible, you will need solid analysis on the proper element. So in this case, the proper element of the team is Seo, so you need to make her break as much as possible. Later on, you can maybe get toughness or guardian set here and then use the breaker set on Nam and build Nam. I don't have resources to build Nam yet, but I think she's a really good breaker. You can also use Ana Ruiz. Ana Ruiz is really good as a breaker as well, but at early game you don't have those resources because you don't want to focus on one thing. You want to build multi-purpose units. So Seo on solid analysis is really good. But then after you have built a few units, you can use toughness or guardian for Seo. As for team composition, I'm using this one for the showcase, but you can have various combinations. I know that Seo in this role is doing the breaker, so the breaker role, so she will be on the first position so that she can start breaking as soon as possible. She will run out of MP, and that's where Lee Johee comes, and she supports her with MP. There will be a point where you will have a Seo strong enough, or you will have sub DPS strong enough so that she doesn't need this support. Lee Johee was never necessary in this match, but it's something that is very generic and a lot of people will have, so it's an accessible team. That's why I'm showcasing it. But you can also use Min, you can use Nam, or you can use Ana Ruiz in the spot of Lee Johee. As for Sha is good as a sub DPS. She also provides the brand effect, which increases the crit damage, which is good. But she can also be replaced by, for example, Beast Bike. You can also use Bike as well there, so it's a good option. And yeah, I think that's it. For shadows, you can use Tank or Egress. I chose to use Tank because I don't crit as much, and 4% crit is not gonna do a lot of difference. So chances are that 5% HP is going to help, or 6% HP is going to help more than 4% crit. To have a reference of the members of the team stats, these are the stats for Seo. These are her skills. These are her artifacts. Then we have Lee Johee. These are her artifacts. So she's using Destroyer, Outstanding Connection. These are her skills. I've only increased her basic skills. And these are her stats. And then finally we have Cha. For Cha we have these stats. These are her skills. And these are her current artifacts. So the fight starts with Cerberus doing this jumping move where you have to evade him. One of the main things that you want to have in this match, and what makes it so difficult, is that you have to do extreme evasion as much as you can. Reason being that you don't want to get this 5 flame stacks that happen when you get hit by Cerberus over each time. Yeah, you will see that I will get hit eventually and I will have flame stacks, but at the first part of the fight, all you want to do is hit him as much as possible so that you can break him. You can see that his break bar is almost done. Now that he's broken, you can summon the units, and don't ult until you have the defense break, which you can see on the top now. Now I just ult, so I take advantage of that death break to do more DPS, and I continue using Seo because she is the main DPS until Cerberus will go to a state in 70%, which is this one, and you cannot hit him, yeah? So save your skills at that specific range of time. Now he will start to do the rain shower, and what I will do is take advantage of QTE so that the hits do not hit me as much. I didn't do it perfectly there, but there are ways where you can evade all of these hits, but it's good enough, yeah? And then what I do is I try to stay closer as I'm showing you. I do extreme evasion to try and move around him, not in a far away sense. So this is a very important tip. Try to keep yourself as close to him because that would mean that you will be closer to start hitting him again. Now this flame throwing thing, it's easy to evade, but eventually when he's weaker, so at around I believe 40%, yeah, at 40% he will do another movement where you cannot hit him. So after this ult, you see that his HP will drop to 40% and he will do, now you cannot hit him, yeah? And in there you can summon your shadows. You can do it a bit early, either way it's fine, yeah? And then you can keep close to him. You can also evade him if you want to use your shadows to do max amount of damage, but I think that's a more complicated approach. So I'm trying to show you, let's say, the easiest approach, and for me is that one. Then what you have to do after this is just try to finish him off while evading these kinds of attacks. These are the ones that you have to evade at all costs, but you just keep hitting him. Try to evade at all costs getting hit. That is what makes, again, the fight so hard, because it's just that if you get to these 5 stacks of fire, a lot of your members will die. Now I'm trying to finish him off. I'm, well, almost out of time. I try to focus more on Seo doing DPS over Sha. So in there I think I exceeded a little bit with Cha trying to make a little bit more damage with her, but I would have switched with Seo faster. And then it's just a matter of finishing the match with time. On the last seconds, always end with the DPS. Don't try to do QT or things like this, so that you can guarantee more to win the fight. And there's the run. Barely made it, but still a good showcase of all the states of Cerberus, so that you can have it as a reference. I hope that you have learned something, or it has helped you to do a better Cerberus run. Don't think that I am doing these types of run every day. Some days I don't have time and I have to just do a tier level lower, and that is completely fine. But giving you the right tips and tricks can help you do even the lower levels faster. And that's about it, guys. If you like these kinds of videos, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.